So now we'll get back on the trail, head back. And on the way there, I was kind of taking the wimpy way with the filming. I just kind of held the GoPro to my chest, show you the trail. I think now I will try to set it down and give you some different angles and stuff. And I'll put on some music for the way back, and that way it'll be just a different experience for you. To Brunsweiler River. Not Brunsweiler. Hey, this is a morale boost. Wintergreen. Alright, now I gotta find one with some berries. Hey, what are you guys doing? Sitting around watching pretty streams. I know it's pretty, but that's not Brunsweiler. We gotta keep going. Wrong bridge. Still not Brunsweiler, we got a ways to go. Thank you for these logs. Suction. Woo! It's not Brunsweiler, but it is pretty. And I think I'm going to stop and get some water. Hey, I heard that we're not there yet, and we've got a ways to go, so embrace the you know what. Not Brunsweiler, but very pretty. That's cool. Can you see the ridge through there? You wouldn't see that in the summer. So one of the nice things about embracing the suckiness of the weather this time of year is you get to see views that you wouldn't otherwise. I had put my phone up, so I don't know exactly where we're at, but I don't think this one's the Brunsweiler. I think it's still coming up yet. Anyway, it's really nice, it's really scenic, and you're doing good. Keep it up. Actually, I think maybe this is, because the really nice bridge one wasn't Brunsweiler, I don't think. I'll have to look it up later. I am fully embracing the suck. These rain pants, for some reason, have completely failed. Never before have they done this. I'm not sure what's going on, but it is not fun. I am cold and wet. GoPro says it's 12:45. We're back where we camped last night. I got curious about that tree that came down last night. I think it was this one. It looks pretty fresh. There's little chips everywhere. So that was like really close. I could feel the earth shake when it did fall last night. So I guess since we have trees falling almost on top of our tent, the day is still early and I'm wet anyway. I'm just gonna hike back towards the shelter and set up camp there. If enough of the gear is dry to make it through the night, I'm going to stay. If the pack is also soaked through, then everything's wet, I'm just going to hike out because it's only another 3. Be a really long day. It'll suck, but I'll be out. And hopefully I can stay the night. I was hoping to do 2 nights out here and experience rain and snow. But you have to know your limits as well as embrace the suck. When I came out here, I was hoping for a sucky trip with lots of sucky circumstances so that I could practice embracing the suck, as they say. And as you can see, I'm even doing that with the food. Sorry, I'm not filming much during this stretch. I'm actually trying to go as fast as I can to get back to the shelter. Had a little sleet, so I want to get to the shelter and spread stuff out, see how much of it is actually still dry and usable, and that'll determine whether we push on out to the car or whether we set up camp. Either way, it fits the theme, turning this 7-mile day into a 14er or staying the night when it's really cold. But so either way, I feel like we're embracing the suck and learning from mistakes and other things along the way. I do think my gear was a mishap, but thanks for sticking with me, and stay warm. You guys really are the best. Thank you for that warm tea. Oh, feels good going down. Appreciate it. I guess it's ET. Oh, electronic tea. I'm losing it. We just crossed that Hanson Road. I think that was the first crossing. So I think it means we have like 1.5 miles maybe to the shelter. And check this out. Nice open view. You can see that ridge way in the distance, really nice. So with power lines, I guess we could say this was an electrifying view. Just realized the rain actually stopped. We had sleep for a short bit. So I'm hoping this will get us to the shelter, assess our gear, and hopefully stay the night. Made it back to the viewing spot on this little cliff. So we do not have too far to go. Let's do it. As I mentioned, the temperature is dropping and the wind is picking up, so it's starting to bite. Hey, we made it back to this wonderful, I think, new bridge. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it. And back to this really picturesque river. Check the map. We have about 1 mile, maybe slightly over, to get to the shelter, and then we'll decide what we're doing. This is just an all-around good stop. It's not raining at the moment. Got some nice running water. Really cold. Tastes really good. So okay, on we go. Whoa, hey there. This uphill is really brutal. It's a really steep one right here at the end of a 14-mile day. Oh, almost there. Let's do it. Status report. It stopped raining, so I didn't go to the shelter. I just came down here to save a little time, open the pack. Main thing was to determine if the sleeping bag was dry, and it was. And my puffer had gotten a little damp somehow, but it's out there drying. with some other stuff because it's nice and windy. This stuff is hanging in here because I took it off in here and I haven't been outside yet. We are camped beneath a living evergreen tree in order to protect us from any of these hardwoods that decide to fall like they did last night. So I think we've got some protection. And this mulch around it is really soft. I just pulled out the big twigs, and hopefully this will be a nice nest for the night. And I warmed up, got into this dry clothes. So now I think I'm gonna eat and then bring that stuff inside. 3:30. How about that? We got a little daylight left. This is great. It's real windy again, so I built up a leaf wall on all sides of the tent except for this door. Hopefully I picked the right side. Looks like we made it to the 30s. So, remember this? I think we'll use this in our newfound vestibule bathroom. Because it sucks a little less than going outside in the wind. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but camping under this evergreen tree has turned out to be a pretty good thing. So it went from kind of a sucky afternoon of walking in the rain and being freezing cold to finding this tree. The ground around the evergreen is really soft, so it's easy to lay down the tent on. It's more cushiony, and digging cat holes is really easy. So moving forward, we're looking for evergreen trees. I was just watching that last video about the tent and realized I can see my breath. It's so cold. Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace the suck. It's all good.